Hey guys, Logan here with EV Sportline. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install your very own soft top tonneau on a Rivian R1T. Let's get into it. Alright, so looking at what we have in our kit, we have our tonneau cover. This will have our soft top along with our back rail and the straps that will be used for securing the soft top when it's in its open position. We have our passenger and driver side rails. You'll know the driver's side is the driver's when you can find this latch. We have some small foam inserts and a bag of hardware. In that bag of hardware, we'll have our J-mounts, our blocks, and longer hardware. Looking at the tools needed for this install, we'll need to pick up a torque wrench, a ratchet, an 8 and 10 millimeter socket, a large flathead screwdriver, and a small flathead screwdriver or trim removal tool. We will start by gently working our small flathead screwdriver under all 6 of these circle trim pieces to remove them. All 3 along each side of the bed need to be removed for a total of 6. Insert the block into the slot above each of the holes and then remove the bolt and cup from each of the holes using the 10 millimeter socket and ratchet. Using the provided hardware, hand tighten the bolts through the J-mounts into the holes. It's important to leave these mounts a bit loose as we will need the space between them and the blocks to sandwich our tonneau rails later on. Peel the backing off one of the large rectangular foam pieces and stick it to the corner of the truck bed, leaving about 2 millimeters overhang along the top, like so. Repeat the step on the driver's side as well. Now looking at our tonneau rails, we need to stick foam inserts into the cutouts at each end. Be careful to check the fitment here as they are different from the driver's side to the passenger side. Flip the tonneau rails over and stick the remaining 2 foam inserts in the last 2 cutouts. Grab the passenger side rail and begin to sandwich the extruding plate along the bottom of the rail between our J-mount and block, and then hand tighten the J-mount bolts to hold the tonneau rail in place. With this loosely held in place, pull it towards the cab of the truck to align the edges of the tonneau rail with the tailgate cutout. We also need to align the height of the entire tonneau rail with the edge of the bed rail. With everything aligned on both sides, we can now go through and tighten all 6 bolts on the back of our J-clamps with our ratchet and 8 millimeter socket. Then we can set our torque wrench to 8 foot-pounds and torque down all 6 bolts. Grab the tonneau cover base and roughly lay it into place. Make sure this rubber seal is laying flat against the bed rail to ensure its ability to keep out moisture. Now we can push the latches on both sides towards the outside edges of the truck to lock the tonneau cover into place. Next, set the preload on the automatic tensioner so that it touches the tonneau cover base and barely compresses the spring. Unroll the tonneau cover over the rails and slot the inserts in at the end of each of the tonneau rails. Then push down to lock the tonneau cover in the closed position. There should be some resistance to get it closed, but if you have too much resistance, you may need to play around with the amount of preload on the automatic tensioner to make it close easier. Pro tip: to help keep out moisture, open the tailgate before closing the tonneau cover. This will allow the seal to sit on top of the tailgate, making it more effective. When it's time to open the tonneau cover up, roll it up to its base and grab the straps hanging down to hook the cover closed on each side. And that's how you install our soft top tonneau cover. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you up for the next one.